Okay, so this is another type. This is a real estate resume of a in-house attorney, and and it violates a lot of the rules that I've talked about so far. But in this particular case, a lot of it is probably a lot of things are probably okay. You don't. Again, I keep saying this to people, but if you're an attorney someplace, you don't need to constantly put your bar association number up there. It's presumed this person could put their do an admissions or something on their one-page resume, but you don't need to put your bar association stuff up there. The reason I don't like seeing these summaries at the top of resumes is people, there's a lot of consultants out there that charge people to do resumes. And when they do, and I personally have never, me personally, I've never charged people to work on their resume because it's just not, it's not a lot of it, the industry, I don't like a lot of things about the industry, but these sort of summaries at the top, you can certainly do them. But the reason people do these is there's a long kind of history to them, but people, resume writers will make their money based on putting together these summaries. When you do these, it shows that you're worried that you won't get hired to some extent when you do these kind of long summaries. And so they're not always a good idea, is what I'm saying. And not only are they not a good idea, but they can really detract people from stuff. And then you can see here just all these kind of small errors that should be that come out. There's there are going to be other issues, and so you just want to be very careful. Anytime you're writing stuff, you can see here like just all these little things, and most of these are not that serious. This is a good attorney here, but this person, I like this resume. This person has a lot of pretty good employment stability. You can see here that they switched practice areas to some extent. Now they're doing mainly real estate stuff. And then before they were doing something else back in 2000 and actually no, 2007 to 8, they did do real estate. That's where they got interested in it. And then they were doing real estate in 1998. So this is a good attorney, and this person has a lot of good skills. What I would probably recommend for this person would be to have their legal and business consultant. Means a lot of times that the person was unemployed during those dates. And so I would, anytime you're doing like a contract type job, I would be very careful about how you put that down, because if someone's going to hire you, they want to know that you're going to do the job long term. They're also going to want to know whether or not you can be managed, and people are going to wonder why you've been unemployed for 8 years. So you have to be careful. But other than that, this is a very good resume. I am not sure. Let me just see here about a couple things with it, but for the most part, it's a good resume. I generally, as a general rule, do not like these things at the top, but if this person is looking for an in-house job, I was actually thinking about this before this webinar. If this person's looking for an in-house job, in-house people do not necessarily know how to hire attorneys and what to look for. So if they see that the person knows real estate and commercial, they see that they know how to do debt equity financing and corporate governments, and that pops out, it actually might be okay for this resume, because this person is looking for an in-house job, and probably. But if they didn't have that, if they didn't want to have that there and they took it off and they cleaned all this up here, then I would work with them for a real estate position in wherever they're looking. So this is another person I would work with if in Colorado, probably. There's going to have to be some questions about what's been going on here with this particular business, and if they have any business, and if they've been working full time, and if not, why not?